So today we're going to be talking about a weird story that started off with just a simple request of me wanting to get a new rug to put in front of my NeoGeo machine. And well, this rabbit hole runs pretty deep. So for the minorest of context, this is the rug that used to be in front of my NeoGeo machine. Nothing fancy, but I was like, you know what? I got this new game room. This thing's looking pretty cool. I should get something more Neo Geo-ish to put in front of this bad boy. So, well, that got me on a Google search. And that Google search did not yield much in the way of Neo Geo rug, nothing fan-made or anything like that. But then I found this, NeoGeo World, Tokyo Bayside, SNK. And I'm like, what is this rug? So I clicked the link, and it looks like it's from a defunct theme park. And because someone had burgled it, they sold it on some third-party website, and it is going for the stark price of $12,000. Obviously, I'm not going to spend $12,000 on a rug, but this just led me to be a little bit more curious about what in the hell is NeoGeo World? Like, what is this place? So I did some digging. I found a great wiki that had a bunch of information and only one bit of footage. So let's take a deep dive into what the hell NeoGeo World is. So before we go too far into NeoGeo World, you need to talk about NeoGeo Land. NeoGeo Land was a sports amusement park from SNK's chain, and it was actually opened around 1994, and they officially closed their doors in 2004. Basically, NeoGeo Land was the kind of place where you'd go, and it's like a really swanky arcade. It's a really cool arcade, bunch of games. They were typically like 3 stories, 2 to 3 stories, and they had all sorts of stuff. They had arcade machines, karaoke spots, bowling lanes, crane games, all sorts of stuff. All Neo Geo related. Very cool, but very exciting, but that's kind of it. You know, Neo Geo Land was more of an arcade than anything, but then it looks like they tried something a little bit more crazy with Neo Geo World. So NeoGeo World tried to reach out to a much larger audience. Being kind of a theme park, it kind of, had a lot of stuff for people of all ages, not just people of the gaming age. Now, this thing opened up March 19th, 1999, and sadly, it closed its doors on March 31st, 2001. So it was not open very long, but there was 2 actual locations. There's the Tokyo Bayside, which that $12,000 rug comes from, and one in, oh gosh, I'm going to butcher this, Tsukuba, which is another different location, and they both actually had different stuff. So in the Tokyo Bayside, they had the New York Getaway, which is like a roller coaster style ride going through New York streets. They had a terrarium. They had a ride called Agent Metal, which is like kind of like a shooting kind of a built-in radar gun type thing. Think like the Men in Black ride at Universal. They had a thing called Peep Gym, which was a 3D theater attraction. They had a thing called No Fate, which was a 20 to 30 minute mystery adventure story. Just kind of wild. Bakuten, which was a thrill ride that allowed 2 riders to experience the thrill of doing gymnastic flips and somersaults. They had a thing called Mind Planet, which was like a cocktail fortune-telling type situation. They had a ride called Is It Cool Jockey? 5-man derby cart attraction. Had a max speed of 7 kilometers an hour. And you also got a present after the ride, which was kind of neat. And then several other things like that. Basically, they also had a whole bunch of IMAX style videos. They had 3D horror attractions. Of course, an arcade, crane machines, and all that kind of jazz. One thing that I did not realize is there's actually a Neo Geo World background in King of the Fighters 2002 Unlimited match, and I played the heck out of that game, and I just thought it was supposed to just be like a theme park. But that theme park was actually based on the theme park Neo Geo World. Once again, very weird, very crazy thing in 1999 to 2001. But that's not even the more wild thing. At the other park, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm even saying this. At the other park, there's a thing called the Bof Stage. Well, it had robotic versions of Kyo, Iori, Athena, Nakaruru, and Terry. And imagine like, what do you call it? Like Chuck E. Cheese or Five Nights at Freddy's, I guess. and it was a animatronic version of King of the Fighters, except for they were the Band of Fighters, BOF, playing music on a live stage. This is crazy. The thing that stinks, I've only found like these pictures of it, but there is no video footage at all of any of this stuff that I can find anywhere online, and that drives me crazy because this sounds like it's amazing. But yeah, anyway, this has been a crazy adventure learning about this theme park. It was only open for 2 years and, disappeared with, it was such a shame. I imagine that the real estate was a premium, but none of this has solved my problem. What am I going to do about getting this awesome rug? I don't have $12,000, and even if I did, it's sold out. So really, there's only one option I could possibly do. So with no choice left, the only thing I could possibly do is find a really nice, really high-res picture of the Tokyo Bayside NeoGeo World logo, go to one of those really slick build-your-own-rug websites, and boom, $30 later, I finally have the rug I wanted. Granted, it's not the, original one that is $12,000 if you can find it, but you know what? Very cool thing that is now a piece of history, even though it's a replica of something that I never even knew existed. And yeah, just like that, we go from me wanting a rug, to me learning about a $12,000 rug, to me learning about NeoGeo World, which is something that is so wild and so cool sounding that I wish I could have been there to check it out. Of course, I guess at the time I was 10, I probably didn't even know what a NeoGeo was, but still, very interesting. Very interesting day I've had. But hey, what do you guys think? Are you guys interested in NeoGeo World? Are you guys interested in, any of the weird memorabilia that may be floating around from that place? Because it seems like you're going to be paying a pretty high price. But hey, let me know what you guys think down below, because this was a very, very interesting thing. Hey, that's going to do it for us today, guys. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't, please do. That'd be très magnifique. And hey, as always, my friends, take it easy.